You might think this video just randomly appeared in your feed, but you and I both know your reality no longer works by chance. It's no accident that you're hearing my voice right now, in this very moment. Before tomorrow dawns, an unstoppable current of energy has been quietly building around you, ready to carry you forward. This message is the final key turning in the lock before the floodgates of transformation burst open. All those strange feelings, sudden urges, near misses, and uncanny synchronicities over the past weeks, they were a cosmic invitation guiding your focus here. You, one of the chosen, stand at the very edge of a quantum leap, so profound, so effortless, that the person you were yesterday will feel like a distant shadow, a character from a story you once knew. This isn't about forcing or striving. It's about surrendering deeply, falling upward into an entirely new timeline. The resistance, the waiting, the sensation that something monumental was imminent, that was all preparation for this moment. The universe needed to capture your full attention before the shift anchored fully, delivering this final transmission so you can navigate what's coming with clarity and grace. This leap is your destiny, and it's happening now. To anchor this awakening in your life, I invite you to show your consent. Like this video to claim your power, subscribe to receive ongoing guidance, and comment 77 below to declare to the universe that you are open and ready for this transformation. This message had to find you today, to pull you from the gravity of your own negative thoughts so you can soar. Replay this video in the background after you finish it. Let the frequency of these words wash over you, because by replaying it, you are confirming that you are ready to accept the help that is being offered from across all dimensions. Chapter 1. A door you once feared is about to open. For so long, you have been standing before a certain door. You know the one I am talking about. It's not a physical door, but it is as real as the ground beneath your feet. For some of you, it's the door to immense public recognition, to stepping onto a stage where your voice will be heard by millions. For others, it's the door to a financial reality so vast and abundant, it would have terrified the old version of you. It could be the door to a partnership that mirrors the divinity within you, or the door to finally launching that project, that business, that idea that you've been told is too ambitious, too strange, too much. You have walked up to this door countless times in your mind. You put your hand on the knob and felt the cold shock of fear. You've imagined the worst-case scenarios, the judgment, the failure, the sheer weight of the responsibility that waits on the other side. But the fear was never just about failure. It was also a deep, hidden fear of your own power. The fear of what would happen if you truly succeeded, if you became that person whose reality was so magnificent it could change not only your own life, but the lives of others. So you backed away. You told yourself you weren't ready, that you needed more time, more proof, more qualifications. But what you failed to realize, what you are only just beginning to understand, is that you were never meant to force that door open. You weren't meant to kick it down or pick the lock. Your only task was to become the person for whom the door opens on its own. And that is what has been happening. Every challenge you've overcome, every heartbreak you've transmuted, every time you chose your own inner truth over the noise of the world, you were changing your energetic signature. The process wasn't about learning new things. It was about unlearning all the old limitations and false identities. You were becoming the key. And now the door is creaking open. It's not something you are doing. It is something that is happening to you. It is the natural consequence of your evolution. This quantum leap feels effortless because the path of least resistance is no longer in retreat. The path of least resistance is now forward, through that very doorway you once feared. The universe is not asking for your courage anymore. It is simply presenting you with an open passage. Your fear was based on the old timeline, the old you. That you doesn't exist anymore. The person hearing my voice is calibrated differently. You are ready. You will simply walk through, and you will not even look back. This is not an act of bravery. It is an act of inevitability. It is your soul's homecoming. Chapter 2. The collapse of old timelines. To make this quantum leap effortless, the universe has been systematically dismantling the reality that held you in place. You must understand that this is an act of profound love, even if it has felt like chaos or loss. Look at your life right now. The job that once felt secure now feels like a cage. And perhaps it's already dissolving through a layoff or a sudden, inexplicable urge to quit. The friendships that defined you for years now feel hollow. The conversations circling around topics that no longer resonate with your soul. It's not that you've outgrown them in an arrogant way. It's that your frequency has shifted so dramatically that you are no longer a match to that specific resonance. It is a spiritual physics. You might be feeling a strange sense of grief or confusion, mourning a life that is not even gone yet. Do not mistake this for a sign that you are on the wrong path. This is the ultimate confirmation that the leap is in progress. The old timeline, with its limitations, its karmic loops, and its predictable outcomes, is collapsing. It has to. You cannot take the old furniture into the new palace. You cannot build a new world on a crumbling foundation. The people, places, and identities that are falling away are anchors that were attached to a version of you that was destined to stay put. As a chosen one, your trajectory is vertical. Those anchors must be cut. This process is happening for you, not to you. It is the universe clearing the runway. The discomfort, the emptiness, the sense of being untethered, this is a sacred void. It is the space between trapezes. You have let go of one, and for a terrifying, exhilarating moment, you are flying through the air before you grasp the next one. The temptation to scramble back to the familiar ruins can be immense, but that comfort is a dangerous illusion. This sacred void is not truly empty. It is pregnant with infinite potential, waiting for your new instruction. This is why the leap is effortless. The things that would have created resistance, that would have pulled you back with obligations and emotional blackmail and comfortable familiarity, are being removed from your path. You are being made lighter. You are being streamlined for ascension. Let them go, bless them, thank them for the lessons they taught the old you, and let them fade. Your focus is needed ahead, on the new timeline that is rushing to meet you. The emptiness will not last. It is being filled right now with a potential so brilliant that your human mind can barely comprehend it. Trust the collapse. It is the sound of your freedom being born. Chapter 3. Your senses are the new compass for your entire life. You were taught to trust your logical mind. You were taught to analyze, to plan, to strategize, to make pro and con lists. That system of navigation is now obsolete for you. In fact, relying on it will only create immense friction and confusion during this quantum leap. Your mind cannot comprehend a jump from point A to point Z. It can only see a linear, step-by-step progression. But you are not taking the stairs anymore. You are taking the elevator. As a chosen one undergoing this acceleration, your true guidance system has been activated, and it operates through your physical and energetic senses. You must learn to trust them above all else. You will begin to feel the truth in your body. When you think about a decision, a job offer, a new home, a potential partner, pay attention. Does your body feel expansive, light, and open? That is a full body yes. Does it feel tight, heavy, or constricted? Does a knot form in your stomach? That is a no, regardless of how perfect the opportunity looks on paper. This is a primal intelligence stored in your cells, a deep knowing that predates language and logic. It is the voice of your soul communicating through your body. Your hearing is also shifting. You will start to hear messages in the lyrics of a song that comes on the radio at the perfect time. You will overhear a stranger's conversation that contains the exact answer to a question you were just pondering. This is not a coincidence. The universe is speaking to you directly through the soundscape of your reality. Your sense of taste and smell might change. You may suddenly feel repulsed by foods you once loved, or drawn to new ones. A specific scent might suddenly trigger a powerful feeling of peace or a memory, not of your past, but of your future self. Even your vision is changing. You might catch shimmering lights in your peripheral vision, or see energetic patterns in the air. You are beginning to see beyond the veil, to perceive the energetic architecture of reality. This is your new compass. It is primal, it is instantaneous, and it is infallible. The greatest challenge will be to trust these feelings over the screaming protests of your rational mind, which will call you irresponsible or crazy. Your mind was programmed by a system you are now transcending. To attempt this quantum leap using logic is like trying to navigate the ocean with a roadmap. It is the wrong tool for the territory. Your feeling body is your guide. It knows the way. It is connected to the quantum field where all possibilities exist, and it will guide you effortlessly to the timeline that is vibrating in harmony with your highest destiny. Follow the feeling of relief. Follow the feeling of excitement. Follow the chills that run up your spine. That is your soul pointing the way home. Chapter 4. The people who no longer recognize you. One of the most jarring and confirming signs that your quantum leap is real will be the reactions of the people around you. Be prepared for this. As you step through that doorway and begin to vibrate at a completely new frequency, you will become energetically illegible to those who are still operating on the old timeline. They will look at you and they will not recognize you. This will manifest in several ways. Some will look at you with utter confusion. The choices you make, leaving the stable job, ending the long-term relationship, investing in a crazy idea will seem like pure madness to them. They will try to reason with you, to pull you back to the person they knew, the person who was predictable and safe. Their confusion is not a judgment on you. It is a reflection of their inability to perceive the dimension you are now moving into. Others will react with anger and jealousy. Your newfound light, your effortless manifestation, your sudden glow of purpose will trigger their own unhealed wounds and unfulfilled dreams. They may call you selfish, arrogant, or deluded. They will try to diminish your experience because its very existence proves that a different reality is possible, a reality they were too afraid to choose for themselves. Sometimes the reaction will be a strange, sad indifference, as if you are a ghost from their past they can barely see. Do not engage. Do not try to defend or explain yourself. You cannot explain the physics of a higher dimension to someone in a lower one. In a way, their inability to see you fully is a mercy. It protects them from a truth they are not yet ready to face, and it protects you from being tethered to their disbelief. Their lack of recognition is a spiritual cloaking device, allowing you to move forward without interference. Trying to justify yourself will only drain your energy and pull you back into the very frequency you are leaving behind. Simply see their reaction for what it is, a landmark on your journey. It is a signpost that says, you are on the right path, keep going. The most loving thing you can do is to continue your ascent. You as a chosen one are a way-shower. By making this leap, you are creating a template, an energetic pathway that others can eventually follow when they are ready. You are holding the door open from the other side. You must be willing to be misunderstood. You must be willing to walk alone for a time, knowing that you are not truly alone. You are walking with your soul family, with your guides, and with the future version of you who is cheering you on. The relationships that are meant for your new timeline will find you effortlessly. They will be people who see you, who recognize the light in you because they hold the same light within themselves. They will not be surprised by your magic. They will expect it. Let go of the need for validation from the past. Your new tribe is waiting for you in the future. Chapter 5. Effortless manifestation is your birthright. You need to fundamentally rewire your understanding of manifestation. For years, you may have treated it like a chore, a complex formula, something involving vision boards, endless affirmations, and a constant straining effort to hold the vibration. For you, the chosen one making this quantum leap, that era is over. Effortless manifestation is not a technique you have to learn. It is the natural state of being in the timeline you are entering. It is your birthright, restored. In this higher frequency, the gap between thought and form, between desire and experience, collapses. The buffer of time that once existed is becoming paper thin. You are now operating in a reality where your dominant state of being instantly magnetizes its physical equivalent. This is why the inner work you've done was so critical. You had to clear out the dense subconscious beliefs of unworthiness and fear, because now every thought and feeling is a powerful command to the universe. You will begin to notice this in small, undeniable ways. You'll think of a friend you haven't spoken to in years, and they will text you within the hour. You'll realize you need a specific piece of information, and you'll open a book to the exact page that contains it. You'll have a financial need and an unexpected check will arrive in the mail, or a new opportunity will land in your lap without you even looking for it. Do not dismiss these as coincidences. That is your logical mind trying to maintain control. These are evidence. This is you testing out your newfound creative power. The key to this is non-effort. The moment you begin to strain, to worry, to check if it's working, you introduce resistance and re-engage the old timeline of struggle. The new way is to have a clear, calm desire, release it with absolute trust, and then get on with your day, knowing it is already done. It's a state of profound knowing, not hopeful wanting. You are not asking the universe for something. You are choosing from its infinite catalog. As one of the chosen ones, your energy is now so potent that you are terraforming the world around you with your consciousness. You are a walking reality generator. This isn't just about manifesting personal comfort, it is about service. You are being equipped with this power to manifest solutions, to create art that heals, to build systems that serve, and to anchor a frequency of effortless abundance for the entire collective. Your joy becomes a beacon. Pay attention to your idle thoughts. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself. They are no longer just thoughts. They are blueprints. This is an immense power and an immense responsibility. The universe dismantled your old life so you could step into this role with a pure heart and clear intention. You are not just creating a better life for yourself. You are co-creating a new earth, one effortless manifestation at a time. This is the work, and it is meant to feel like play. Chapter 6. The symbols and synchronicities accelerate. As you quantum leap, the universe will begin speaking to you in a language beyond words. It will communicate through a constant stream of symbols and synchronicities that will accelerate in frequency and intensity. This is your confirmation system. It is the universe winking at you, letting you know that you are locked onto the correct path and that the connection is strong. You have likely already been noticing this. The repeating number sequences, 121, 144, and especially 777, the number of spiritual mastery and divine alignment. You see them on clocks, on license plates, on receipts. These are not random. They are energetic markers, digital breadcrumbs left by your higher self to guide you forward. Each sequence carries a specific vibration, a message meant only for you in that moment. Do not obsess over their intellectual meaning. Feel their energy. Acknowledge them with a quiet nod of thanks as a sign of alignment, and move on. The more you acknowledge them with gratitude, the more they will appear. Your interaction with the natural world will also intensify. Specific animals will begin to show up repeatedly as messengers. A hawk circling overhead as you make a major decision, a spider weaving a web outside your window as you create your new reality, a deer crossing your path, reminding you to move with grace and gentleness. Notice the appearance of a feather on your path in a place where no birds are seen. These are not just animals or objects, they are spiritual allies, physical manifestations of energy sent to deliver wisdom and encouragement. Pay attention to overheard conversations. You will be in a coffee shop, wrestling with a problem in your mind, and the people at the next table will suddenly say the one phrase or sentence that unlocks everything for you. You love that so, each other's simplements of leads. You well manager to discuss on our gardeners today. This is the unified field in action. There is no separation. Every part of your reality is conscious and conspiring to assist you. Technology will also become part of this communication system. The right song will play, the perfect article will appear in your newsfeed, a movie character will speak your exact truth. The universe will use every single element at its disposal to get the message through. These synchronicities are designed to bypass your skeptical mind and speak directly to your soul. They are the proof your heart has been asking for. They are the evidence that you are not going crazy, that you are not alone, and that a magnificent, intelligent force is orchestrating this entire leap with you. Start keeping a log of them, not out of obsession, but out of reverence. You will see a pattern emerge, a beautiful, intricate conversation between you and the cosmos. This is the language of the new earth. You are becoming fluent in it. Chapter 7. Tomorrow is not what you think it is. Listen to me very carefully. The urgency of this message, the reason it had to reach you before tomorrow, is because your concept of tomorrow is about to be shattered. You think of tomorrow as a linear extension of today. It is not for you, the chosen one currently in the midst of this effortless quantum leap. Tomorrow is a destination. It is the shore of the new timeline that you are currently crossing over to. The leap is happening in the space between your breaths, in the stillness between your thoughts, in the sleep state tonight. You will not wake up as a different person in the sense of having a new name or face. You will wake up in a different world, a world that looks almost identical but feels profoundly different. The air will feel cleaner, colors may seem more vibrant. The oppressive weight of anxiety and struggle that was your constant companion will simply be gone, its absence the most noticeable change of all. You will wake up with a sense of quiet certainty, a deep knowing in your bones that the battle is over, even though you don't remember fighting. You won't feel hypomanic, but deeply, profoundly peaceful. It will be a quiet revolution within your own being. The constant internal chatter of worry will have been replaced by a serene silence, a sense of rightness that needs no external validation. This moment is the proof. This is what the effortless leap feels like. The heavy lifting was done long ago in realms unseen. What you're feeling now, this deep surrender, is the final step before everything shifts. Tomorrow answers that surrender. Don't try to make sense of it. Don't retrace your steps. The old path is gone. Your only task now is to respond to what's here. Notice how opportunities seem to arrive out of thin air. Notice the calm in your mind, the smiles from strangers, the ease in your day. This isn't luck. This is your new baseline. This is the reality that's been waiting for you, the one your soul was always meant to live in. The quantum leap doesn't explode into your life. It blends into it. It's a graceful return to your truest self. You're not becoming someone else. You're finally becoming who you've always been. And from this new shoreline, a new journey begins, not built on survival or struggle, but on creation, joy, and freedom. This is not the end. This is your real beginning.